Let's see. I'll get a bit on here. All right. So, grand day, grand evening, grand night, whenever you are viewing. This is a quick message for the collective. I heard a few songs, so shout out to BP Squared on the beat. Shout out to the 18. The first song that came through was Cardi B, Get Up 10. And we actually is starting with the 10 of Swords today. Through Your Phone by Cardi B also came through. And Two Hands to Heaven by Beyonce. You're in a phase of an ultimate completion. You could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Aries. We have Jupiter here with fire signs, so Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, as well as water signs on the board Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces. We have the clarity card here, which is very beautiful because it's right under the Five of Swords. Right now, it's like things have been a betrayal or a loss of crisis, per se, but you're also in this desire to reconcile. So you're making amends of whatever was and calling bygones bygones. You're stepping into this personal celebration with the Four of Wands. You're finding your inner harmony as well as your moral compass because you did have a period of a lack of support. But things are now finally turning in your favor with this Wheel of Fortune card. And it's beautiful because it's giving 10-10 energy here with the 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, which is the ultimate completion, but also ultimate manifestations coming your way. This is a return to the beginning of a higher level in this spiral of life. And so you may be getting a lot of clarity at this time. Your claircognizance as well as your clairvoyance could be on point, which is your crown chakra and your first eye energy. With this Ace of Cups in reverse, you had some emotional blockages that stopped you from being as creative as you could have been. You could be good with your hands, is kind of the energy that I'm picking up on, but you're also finding that love for yourself. And that's like what you was kind of blocked in a certain um, standpoint. I'm here in 20 years, so it's like something could have took place 20 years ago that got you in this funk. We also got the Three of Cups here to the Tower. And 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19 when you could add it up. And that's like almost 20. So maybe something took place when you were 19 and 20. But it's a sudden change, and you feel like you're in this disaster of an awakening, which you are going through a dark night of the soul. Here with heavy partying and isolation with the Three of Cups in reverse, you could possibly drink, take it how it resonate. I'm picking up on tequila. But we got threes as a crowd. I don't know if you were in a third party situation, but that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting from that. Clarify the Three of Cups. Yeah, we got the Six of Swords in reverse, which is personal transformation as well as emotional baggage energy. And I really can't put it over here with the Four of Wands because it was clarifying the Six of Cups. But even if I was to add it to the Four of Wands, it's like having conflict with others or as well as in your communication. Like it was home conflict as well as transitions, but it's like a breakdown when it comes to expressing yourself authentically. I don't know if you had like walls up because the Four of Wands shows like wall energy, but it also with the Six of Swords, it's like moving away to calmer waters. But it was in reverse. So it's like you're just stuck right now in emotional baggage or you holding on to like unfinished business. And then we got the Three of Wands here, which three and four is seven. So your boundaries are firm. With this Three of Wands as well as the Four of Wands in place, you're playing small somewhere, but it's like you had a lack of foresight when it came to something that was so close to you. It's something about the right side, and it's causing you unexpected delays. You can be feeling like twitching or tingling in your body some way, some shape or form. We got the Nine of Pentacles here to the Hermit. That's 99 energy and Divine Masculine. Remember when I said the right side? The right side is the masculine side, and the left side is the feminine side. So right now you're in this energy of living beyond your means, or you're obsessed with work or things that don't serve you, and it's causing you to be in this isolation energy, but you feel like you've lost your way. You possibly don't feel like you're stepping authentically in your masculine energy, which is your action, your willpower, part of your creativity, but also ways for you to show up for yourself. And that's possibly why the Nine of Pentacles is reversed, because it's like a false success. This is where you find your strength of your compassion to also complete the journey of feeling like you're suffering. 111 is significant as well as 122. We got the Seven of Swords here to the Three of Swords. That's 10 swords. And we started the reading off with the Ten of Swords. So it's like you're coming clean about something, or you're trying to approach things in a different perspective, but as you all are in a lot of emotional pain as well. You could possibly be depressed. That's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling. Yeah, you also doing things impulsive or hasty, but whatever you're doing, you feel like it's a goal that you can't reach. With the King of Wands being in reverse, you could be a Scorpio or Sagittarius. We got Libra out here as well as Aquarius, Virgo, Virgo again. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you like candles or whatnot, but we do have that the candle card coming through. And even if you're not lighting candles, but you're feeling like a sudden breeze, this could be an angelic presence trying to get your attention. I feel like they've been nudging you, like no, and whatever it is that you've been doing, they've been like kind of pulled back from it because it's depleting you more than it's building you. We got 777 in reverse, which is love love energy, which is you're needing to work on your self love authentically. And I don't know if you're coping with something, but it's like doing things to cope more is not going to elevate you in self love. Self love is being able to really authentically hear the guidance that's coming through and not ignoring it like, okay, well, I'll do it tomorrow. That's like putting a band aid on a wound. And yeah, it'll heal eventually, but you're wanting to heal and that scar don't leave. It's like you can heal that way. But when it leaves scars, then it asks questions to be explained for. You could be outside at night. I'm seeing the shooting stars energy, or you've possibly witnessed the shooting star lately. You could be seeing orbs as well as feathers. Music is significant as well as rainbows. We got the flower basket coming through as well as 33 angel number and 332 angel number in reverse. Just when you start to lose faith in yourself and doubt the goodness of humanity, you see the number 332 and something shifts. You begin to feel peace and a more positive attitude. I really feel like you're balancing three things at once with this energy. Whether you're coping with something or it's work related, personal life, but it's like you feel like your plate is being overly crowded. It says everyone and all living things have auras, visual manifestations of the angel energy surrounding us. By raising your vibration energy and training your eyes, you'll be able to see auras. But I feel like once you do get in that state of coping or suppressing your emotions, I feel like you're seeing things. I'm hearing whispers, so maybe you're it's also hearing things too. Every connection teaches a deeper truth. This is the ancestors card with watch. Maybe you need to watch a movie. I don't know if I'm hearing Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. That's like a play, but I think it's like in a movie form as well. 911 angel number is significant. This card is blank, which is giving me the energy. It's like only you are in control of your happiness. It's like nobody can make you happy. You just have to really let it radiate authentically. 777 is out here again, which remember with the self love card, it was in reverse, which is Archangel Chamuel. And this is for relationships, help, as well as healing. And she's the angel who teaches about pure unconditional love as well as forgiveness. She connects with you through the number 777 and auras of pink light, pink flowers, and hearts and rose quartz. And then the Aura card came through as well. So even if it's not a pink or a orb light or whatever, it's just that touch of angelic presence trying to get you on a different path. It's like you're going left, but you need to go right. And remember when we had the divine masculine energy coming through, and I was like, it's something about the right side. I just keep hearing right side. It say be open to the blessings on your way, yin and yang energy. So masculine is yang, and feminine is yin. So the colors white and black is also significant, and similar to this card, we have the white and black energy. Angel number 777 back out again. And you see how they came in threes? Remember when I said it's like you're dealing with something in threes? 888 and 999 is here as well. And I just split the deck. It also says a song will remind you of me. Pay attention to the lyrics. I speak through music. This is a message from a past of a loved one. It's a song by Keith Sweat trying to come through. It's a black car just drove by. It says extra clarity. Spirit says tap me in. So this is definitely an angelic presence trying to come through. Two of Cups here to the Five of Wands, as well as the Eight of Cups. Two of Pentacles. My bad. So for me to say Two of Cups, this is like pouring into a connection that wasn't worth pouring into, and now you have walked away from this connection. But it was a Two of Pentacles, which means you were juggling some things in this connection that maybe had you to walk away from this connection rather. And then the Five of Wands talks about strife and tension energy. So it was like a lot of things that really wasn't serving you. And I don't think it's still serving you now. We got be aware of energy vampires, protect your energy from those who drain you. You can use cinnamon, salt and red pepper. The salt and red pepper is really the boundaries for the energy vampire. The cinnamon, you can look up the spiritual meaning of cinnamon and whatever you take from it. We got 16 carriages in reverse. This is definitely a scenario that is like walked away from. A red card just came through. That's that passion energy, that root chakra. And see, the Eight of Cups has a man that walks with a red cape on that card. We have Virgo back out, as well as the grandmother. What's the energy of this grandmother? Somebody's name is Mary. Manifestations in reverse to the Fae card, as well as the goat. It's like you manifested something, and then when you got it, you didn't realize that it was a goat in front of you the whole time, or that you were the goat in the situation. Take it how it resonate for you. But to me, this is just giving. It says, not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. And then we got ribbons in reverse with the 33. Um, this Virgo also has 333. But with these ribbons here, this is like a tie, but it's a tie that it says, for it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots in my truth, the eye of becoming, the witness swallowed in stillness. By it being in reverse, it's like it's untied, if that makes sense. Manifestation. You could be 23. We got 33, 23, 13, and 9. 13. 820 is significant, which is 10. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips. At other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and spirit as the magic unfolds. And this was in reverse. So remember when I was telling you it's like your angels be trying to get your attention to move this way versus the other way? I don't know if you've been looking at other tarot readers or readings, but I'm kind of getting that they've been trying to stray you away from that as well. We got hand fasting here with 17. The pulls plus through all that I am, no hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity, spill lustrous upon my lips. You were fillers, fillers. Listen here. You were you were fearless in a connection, but you chose to use fillers versus being authentically yourself. And that put up certain boundaries or certain walls. I don't know why I'm getting the energy of a cousin, but I'm hearing cousin, right? With this, it's like maybe people was filling you up with things that really wasn't serving you, and now they done fucked you around. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. It says, "Fearless I am in the path I chose, for I've never been led astray, always finding my way." You were once the goat in the situation, but it's like now you're filling a spot that, or you filled the spot that wasn't supposed to be filled by the desires that you was choosing. And I'm seeing fire fiesta vow as well as woman to indulgence. You didn't trust the flame of your song. You felt like the flame that was already given to you was not hot enough. So you said, I would need to go worship something else while I'm indulge in something else because self worship as well as indulgence is out here in reverse. You could be 37 or 19. Remember when I said something took place at 19 or either 20? My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find that all that I am, the divinity within me. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours, demand what you need. It's like you've already been shown what could be or what could not be, but you did not trust in it that you um overindulged. Didn't the Three of Cups say overindulge? Yeah, it says overindulgence with this Three of Cups in reverse. And then it's also say three's a crowd. Remember when I told y'all it's like a third party situation? 14 is significant as well. Angel number. We got love spell coming out. 21 is significant as well as inner power. This is 2021. So take it how it resonates for you. It could be 2120 or 2021. But with this energy, this is saying that the depths of your honey is swelling, but also let it be known how powerful you truly are. I don't know if y'all experienced a love spell or you're under a love spell. I don't know. But this came out in sideways. So to me, let me clarify. To me, it's giving the energy it was going one way or the other. And remember, with the Two of Pentacles being here, that's that juggling card. It say between the veils, a spiritual gateway is opening. And it's a need for you to really trust your inner power and let it be known all that you desire and all that you embody. We got Ten of Pentacles. Your last name could be Ross. First name Diana. I don't have a song, but y'all know Diana Ross. Angelite is here. This is the second card that says be open to accepting what the universe offers. And we got spirit guides literally coming through. What's under it? Sunshine Lady in reverse. Granny, mom, aunt, and sister. You planted seeds with intention. The growth was nourished, but it's like I'm seeing an empty field. Roses and sunflowers is significant, and this card says Sunshine Lady again. But it's really a need to give gratitude to your ancestors as well as your spirit guides because they showed you the way up until a point. But I don't feel like you trusted the vision that they gave you. And now it's like no fruit. Remember the Nine of Pentacles was in reverse? This is reaping the rewards of your harvest, reaping the fruits of your labor. I'm here high and dry. And we are playing your next steps in reverse. And see, today is Saturday, which is Saturn energy, which is the day for discipline and grounding yourself in boundaries. But to me, I always use this day to create a new blueprint. How does my next week look? And it's like you want to make your next move, your best move, true enough. But if you're not moving on the energy that you've already put in to reap that harvest, what do you think you're going to see? We got barriers are lifted and walking your purpose in reverse, as well as Normata Shiva Lingam, which is a stone for new opportunities, as well as expressing gratitude. It also helps you in your emotional balance. And this was in reverse as well, which means emotionally, it's things that you need to heal to experience this Nine of Pentacles, which talks about self worth. And remember, self love was coming through earlier. You could be a Gemini. We got socialite here, which is another stone. Hematite is coming through, which is good for grounding and stability. With the socialite, this brings clarity for your highest good. You can like bubbles, take it how it resonate. This card says 2020. Remember when I told y'all that 2021 was coming through? You could even have a twin, but take it how it resonate. And it literally says Saturn return on the card, which is like your birthday or your solar return. Well, your Saturn return comes every 30 years, I believe, or every 7 years. It's probably every 7 years. I think it's every 7 years. It says you're on the right path, keep moving forward confidently. It's like your self love and your self worth is two things that you need to work on authentically, but you cannot keep working on it the way that you've been doing. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Trusting your abilities, you are limitless. You got another blank card coming through. You could be saying crows. These are secrets being revealed to you to trust the process. You could be clear aliens, which means a certain scent come through. I was smelling cigarettes earlier, so that could have been just an angel God coming through. Mouse Algate is here, or an ancestor. Ancestor smoked the cigarettes. Them folks be on one. Okay, it's too early. New beginnings, growth, and abundance. Two of Wands energy. You planned for something. And it's like what you plan for. I don't know if you told somebody your business or you told somebody like what you saw, but somebody gave you bad advice that it put you at a crossroads. And it's like if you can't, it says trust your inner guide, literally. And this was in reverse. You didn't trust your own vision that you saw for yourself, and it's not that you didn't trust it because I feel like somebody like, well, I did, but it's like it's not that you didn't really trust it, but when you opened up that door and gave other people insight, it flooded the gates of hell towards you. And now you're struggling to hear your own inner voice versus the next voice. That's remember when I was telling y'all about whispering? Somebody did not want you to see your vision through because they wanted to be you. I mean, it's about that I knew it. We got blue jay and red birds here. Those are ancestor birds. Your last name could be Tumsy, first name could be Leroy. Take out resume. Last name Taylor, first name Lillian. I'm also getting that these could be our first names. Resonate for you. I've heard somebody first name Taylor. I ain't heard nobody first name Thompson, but take it how it resonate. Your words hold immense power, use them wisely. Beyonce Virgo Groove is here, angel number 111, and trust in you. When you start speaking up for yourself and speaking your truth as well as trusting in your vision and keep your vision to yourself, you'll be unstoppable. But it's something that has a hold on you that puts you always in the spirit of fear. And it says your guys are speaking, listen with your heart. And this was in reverse. It's like they always are trying to get your attention, but you don't know who is who or what is what. And then we also got ancestral guidance in reverse with your ancestors are trying to get your intention under them, and this crossroads is coming back up. We got 3030 angel number as well as 444. You could be seeing red, white, or pink. And see, the thing about red and white, that makes pink. It's something dealing with your heart chakra that it's like you feel at a blockage. We got red coming back out. Clairvoyance is here. I remember earlier with the clarity card, I told you about the claircognizance as well as the clairvoyance. You really need to trust the images and the visions that you receive. I don't know if you're not sleeping at night because you're dreaming about something and you're not trusting what it is that you're dreaming about, or you're overly obsessed with what you're dreaming about and it's kind of putting you in this, you're needing to rekindle your own passion. It's that something you thought was gone is ready to ignite. 717 angel number is here as well as 313. What's that song? I don't know if that's Tiger. I don't know who's singing, but who sing that song? I'm just stunning on my ex bitch. Who sing that song? I don't know why I'm getting 21 Savage. It could be a song, but we got ringing in the ears coming through, which is clear audience. Step into the passion person you're meant to become. Passion was restored by spirit. The answer is no. Spirit is blocking this for a reason. Let it go. And this card says backstabber as well as mask. And the ten of wands, I'm not the ten of wands, damn. The ten of swords started the reading. With the ten of wands coming through, that's like burden energy and hard work, extra responsibilities type of energy. For this to say backstab, and the answer is no, spirit is blocking this for a reason, let it go. Remember when I told y'all it's like you could be dreaming about something and you're not trusting what it is that you're dreaming about? That song by Cardi B through your phone is coming back through. All I could see is her in different scenarios. Something like that. That's how the song goes. 2626 angel numbers here. Red and black. I do remember black and white coming through earlier. It's been a lot of reds, a lot of blacks, and a lot of white. Then we got Death card energy, which is Scorpio energy. The Death card is like going through a rebirth. A rebirth. It's going through a rebirth, but a rebirth. it's it's like you could be going through a spiritual awakening. Remember when I told y'all about the ego death? But it's also metaphoricing through the transitions like of time. Clarify that energy. Black obsidian. Knock 'em down is here. And remember when I told y'all that Cardi B get up 10? I think that yeah, that's the name of the song. And she in the song she say, knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. Your ancestors are proud of you, but you have a lot of work that you need to do. I'm getting proud energy, and I'm also getting energy. It's like only you can reveal what it is that you need to work on. That's why I said, like, I don't know. We got an uncle coming through. It says relax. You could be planning a trip at this time. It says branding doesn't have to be stressful, but it will cost you. So you could possibly have your own business or something like that. We got a brother coming through, as well as citrine. You could be shopping at this time and say new shoes, clothes, and Spirit said put it on, which is in reverse. Remember when I told y'all about the backstabber? Under that it said mask. So I feel like you've been putting on clothes or putting on an image, but this is not actually how you feel. But you put it on to make you feel better. It also says celebrate small victories along the way. So yeah, that's confirmation because this was under that energy. 959 angel number is here. Black tourmaline. The sacral chakra ignites with passion and inspiration. The universe is conspiring in your favor. It's time for you to serve in your higher purpose. It's like whatever you're used to or whatever you've been used to, it's no longer working for you. And it's like if you don't turn the death card into the transformation that it can be, remember when I was getting tongue tied with the rebirth? It's like it could be your own personal burial if you don't align yourself with the true values that you were sent here to do. A lot of times we get caught up, and this says crystal alignment. Work with crystals to amplify your intentions, as well as book a reading with 10 Empress at TarRose.com on that site. Okay, so check out the description box below for that, as well as Tanzi B for natural hair care products, and skincare too. With this human experience, you are a soul having a human experience. So it's like if you get caught up in the 3D will swallow you up. You're supposed to be elevating in consciousness, and if you're not, then you're on the wrong. You're playing with the wrong ball. Strength flows through humility and compassion. There is strength in showing your true self. The whisper. Listen to your inner voice. I'm gonna leave it there. It says your transformation is solid and unshakable. 72 is significant, which is the number 9. In telepathy, silent messages are exchanged, listen beyond words. And this says 72, 72. It's right there. And then this one is 72. It's a need for you to quiet your mind to hear as well as notice the ringing in your ears. But stand in fresh air to allow the breeze of stagnation to pass you, like carry away some of that stagnation energy. I feel like maybe you feel less, more at peace when you're outside. We got 3D and 5D here. Remember, I just told you you're having a human experience, but you're supposed to be elevating and conscious. Then when citrine and selenite is here, you can like green apple, taking how resonate with who is it, Granny Smith. So your last name could be Smith. But citrine came out twice. Here we go. Slipping into a new reality. Friends by the Carters is significant. You were supposed to be way further than what you are, but you didn't trust in yourself. See how whatever you like is significant. We got air signs coming back out in reverse. Colors black, orange, blue, green, and gray. 33 is here. The number 14 as well as 222. What did I tell y'all when I was getting the energy of that cousin? I was like, I keep hearing a cousin trying to come through. 838 is significant. My inner truth guides me and I express myself. Hackmanite is a great stone. We got angels number 717 as well as 714. And this stone encourages self-expression, enhancing psychic abilities, as well as support of spiritual awakening. And it says shop Tanzi B's and TarRose. Golden sheen obsidian is here as well, which reveals hidden truths as well as protecting your aura, as well as promoting shadow and integration. This stone will help you see clearly through the illusions and help you reclaim your power. Step through the door of infinite possibilities, 948. What was the energy of this cousin? Hold on, because I want to know. Where is this stone? No, not the stone. It's a deck of cards. Because I'm like, it kept trying to come through. And this was like in the very earlier part of the reading. Because it's like, I feel like you were talking to this person, confiding in them, where they definitely watching you. They want to know exactly what it is that you got going, who you doing it with. The cousin, escaping. Hard fog and clinging. This the energy that they wanted you in. They was giving you mixed signals. They was obsessed with whatever it is that you had because you had an open heart. But now this person don't give you nothing but stress, and it got you thinking that people didn't put a curse on you because really they're sending you negative energy due to what it is that you expressed to them that you wanted. What's the uncle? Well, goddamn, he got lots of stuff. Silence in reverse, as well as one day, peace, chasing, and twin flame. So like you could be not speaking to somebody at this time, but it's like someday you are gonna speak to this person and it's you're gonna find balance in the situation, but they're also gonna be mirroring to you your own energy. If that makes sense to you. It's like somebody studying you or studying the way that you speak to be on that same energy level, but it's like you're gonna be able to see the toxicity through it. It's a sinking and hopeless and despair. I'm really and see, I was just gonna say that I'm really getting like these people are obsessed with you. And see, this card says obsession with clinging, and it's in reverse. This is definitely the energy. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles to the clarify the Ten of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. It's an illusion. You were supposed to trust your perspective versus the illusion of what people presented to you. Now it didn't cause separation with intimacy, pride, and boundaries. These people wanted you so far off your journey that you couldn't see no way out. And you see how those got like bob wires there? And you see how this has like the view of a city? They didn't want you to know which way to go. These people was really arrogant and prideful, but it's like they projected their energy onto you. And it caused you to have many, many blockages. Remember when I was like, the spirit of fear follows you? We got depth, distracted, and longing. You're craving a way out, but you get sidetracked in the same time. You have a certain awareness of like, oh, I need to do better, I need to change, but it's like you're manifesting and you have a second chance, but it's like if you don't take that step, you're gonna be in grief. We got soulmate, sorrow, and lusting. Then it's under depth, distracted, and craving. So finding the unity within connections, everybody is not out to get you. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. But you're so far off in grief that you're not able to see past the storm. And it's not even a storm. It's just the picture is black and white because the birds are out. That's how I know it's not a storm. Now the storm is what you're currently facing with the tower because you're moving through deception and second chance is here. But it's like right now, this ego death is personal to you for you to find yourself and not be in this lusting energy. It's like if you're gonna create boundaries, stand firm in them. Stand tall. And you must trust your vision for yourself because other people, they're not gonna see what you see. And feel like they've done you like this before. See confusion and karma here. You gotta go through karma because you didn't trust the gift that God gave you. We got hope in here, exhaustion, new beginnings. What did I tell y'all about the obsession? What did I tell y'all? You've depleted yourself for a long time. And now it's going to take times 10 basically to pick yourself back up. And that's on intuition. Ain't nothing else back there. The last card was obsession. And then it's over here falling on top of the soulmates. And then I found myself this card flipping on top of the soulmates. This exhaustion to karma. What is it? Kind hearted. It was a beautiful journey. It was a beautiful picture. But you didn't trust in the manifestations of the gift that was presented to you. And then you got to start all the way over. That's why you're confused because remember that perspective card came out? You had a clear perspective. You had a clean vision. You were so excited for this beginning. And it's like the moment that, and then the sun god is here. Come, come all, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. Look, we got thinking of you in reverse. Conflict, hot and cold, back with intuition. And what is that? Influences. You allow other people influences to project onto you what could have been the best thing for you. Now it's a finality. It's closure, left behind, farewell. Ain't this a song? Farewell, so long, my friend. We got loyalty in reverse. Now, apology, shallow, and trapped. Returning with an apology or trusting the reliability of the emptiness. It's like where you once felt stuck or tied down, you realize that there really wasn't. We got withdrawing family here. We got releasing, healing, and memories. Emotional storm. I was just gonna say it's like somebody crying. You ran away from a blessing, and now you're gonna have to nourish yourself and pick. It's not that you can't do it. It's just you can't do it the way that it was presented for you to do it. I know I did a reading the other day. I said some people come in your life for a season or a reason. And it's like with this, you allowed influences to really take over the better judgment. They go that mask card, rejection here, you got bluff and resistance. And this is sort of like this, but peeking through, I know the cards for what they are, which is chemistry, ecstasy, and commitment. And what's this? Mistakes. You felt like a lost soul, but whole time it was an attractive communication. See, now the cards are lined up like this. You have mistakes and commitment here to chemistry and good time, which is closing message, fantasy in reverse. You had a clear perspective for a new foundation, but you didn't trust your own intuition. Now we got you in rejection, into a breaking point, and in pain. It's bittersweet, and it's definitely a broken point. We got broken here, bittersweet, return, and only you. But before you can usher in new emotions or new commitments, you have to change your own heart. You have to really sit with yourself and release things that don't serve you. This literally says protect your peace, nurture your light, the Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman is the green thing from SpongeBob, the captain or whatnot. But he's green because he's full of stagnation. It's like energy that he always talk about what happened on the sea, but he's not making new moves or nothing like that. It's always in the past. We got white chicks here as well as Ape Shit and Boss is the those are two different songs, but they by the Callers. I attract abundance in all areas of my life. This was in reverse, which is an affirmation. And it's the topic is how can I express gratitude more deeply today? Doors open when you take inspired action. Messages from past over long one is that forgive and free yourself. Release guilt, resentment, and pain. Books and Empress, you don't listen, so she can give you insight. Colors purple, blue, black, and gold. Angel numbers 888, 333, 444, and 777. Love birds, new family slash union, and business sales. Remember when I told y'all about the branding? So it's like just be intentional with your branding. You don't have to be the best at what it is that you're doing because you need to focus on your sales pitch more than your image. And I mean that truly. It's like don't spend 30 minutes or 30 hours really trying to get that perfect picture because your voice is what's going to sell you. Answers come when you open your mind to divine messages. Time will tell divine intervention. 222 and secrets. With this secrets, I feel like secrets have been revealed. But I do feel like your family is asking you more things now. We have the uncle, the brother, and the cousin to come through. And I don't think that this is a physical brother. I feel like it's a somebody is in the spirit realm trying to connect with you. I'm just gonna take two. We got the Phoenix, Neo singing that song. She got her own by Neo. We got Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands energy. It's like you're free, but you must trust that you're free. Y'all hear the birds? Divine connection and universal love surrounds you, open to receive. Call upon your ancestors for strength. They are guiding you. December 24th is very significant. Or 1224 angel number could just be significant. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, y'all. Check out my description box for all that I have to offer. For natural products for skincare and hair care, Tanzi B, you can Google us or check out the link in the description box. Personal readings are open, email readings are open. I really encourage you to nourish yourself in all areas and don't just nourish yourself for a day and because that's not healing. Healing is when you're alone and the walls sound like they got a lot to say and it's nothing, no place to run. If you want to know how I started on my healing journey, the walls started talking. So I know. I know. My mama was sick. I couldn't call her. She was too sick to talk. So sometimes you feel like you have nobody to talk to because that's what your angels want you to feel like. That's what your ancestors want you to feel like because really and truly you came in this world by yourself. Even if you do have a twin, I do remember earlier saying you could have a twin, y'all still came out one at a time. So you're having a human experience. Everything that you went through in life was to mold you to be all that you can be, to show you that you can beat whatever life tried to throw at you. And it's like if you don't trust that for yourself, nobody's gonna trust in you. And it maybe was even times that you didn't trust yourself. That's why you started talking to people that didn't have your best judgment. Somebody big. I just thought somebody. They big. And they not physically, but somebody is big. That's all I can see. But somebody is big. Um, don't talk to that person no more. I don't care if you gotta go cone wall silence. Remember that when I said what about the uncle? And the silence card came out? Child. Y'all know like them sumo wrestlers? This kind of like what they showed me, but it they had on clothes, glory. Whatever visions you got for yourself, whatever it is that you're creating, whatever that the divine is showing you, keep that to yourself. Because these people only want to set you up. And I'm hearing they did it before. 58 is significant. Hold on, y'all. Because I want to clarify this done it before. Hold on. Let me. Maybe that's why you felt susceptible to talk to these people because it's like you thought they could give you great advice or something like that. I'm hearing shouty. So somebody say shouty. Are those honks or horns? Is it the same thing? I'm seeing somebody do that. I don't know. A gray car is significant. What's the energy of this cut? Hold on. His ass still trying to come through. It's not a coincidence that this is in a Welch's box, but I'm having to hide my cards from my child. But I was finna use just them cards, and they said, "Now get the other cards." I told y'all this person fat. Okay, we got judgment on the bottom, greed, materialism, and unfulfilled desires. Why am I? Out of all the cards, it come out, and I was just gonna say why I feel like. Remember when I said it's like they wanted to be you? Because it's like whatever you told them, they thought that they could turn that around for themselves. I'm talking about live your whole entire life, but it's like your struggle, they didn't want to live that part of you. But the being the ultimate part of you, that's what they wanted for you. I'm hearing Destiny Swap. My fucking God. It came out over here too. To the Emperor, this the energy that they wanted you to be in, but everything that you told them, they thought they was gonna get for themselves. It's like they lied to you about something and you took that and ran with it, or vice versa. Oh, hold on, because it's supposed to be like this. And the birds going crazy. Y'all know the birds be talking to me, child. I be hearing it. Look, wanted you to be in your head stuck. You breaking free from this because it's like you're able to see through the illusion of exactly who this cousin is. 856. Look, two of cups to the three of swords. They didn't want you to be in this connection for your highest good. Like whatever it is that you told them, whatever vision that it is that you saw, they were like, oh no. Somebody needs her. Who is that Capricorn? Those are knees. I think the Capricorn is ruled by the knees. Because Aquarius is the legs. Okay, Spirit, allow me to tap in with this energy on the table. Nine of Cups. What is the Nine of Cups? Because see, this still, look, what I tell you, hard fog energy. Ace of Cups to the Emperor. What I tell you, this the energy they want you to feel in. They want you to feel like it's no sunshine, no rain. Look, open heart. You somebody that got a big heart, but they don't like that about you. They want you to always be negative in your mind about whatever it is going on because see, that's really their energy. That's really their energy with the hopeless. So they want you to feel the way they feel. Everything they got. Clarify what you're saying. Look, stress. To me, this giving the energy like somebody could have everything in the world, but they don't want you to have it. That's really the energy that I'm getting. And see, I'm seeing some little girls, not physically, y'all, but I'm getting the image of some little girls. And before I started this reading, I was getting this energy too. Then I'm finna get ready to go. But I know my child's gonna be waking up soon. I was outside playing one day, and we used to have this community center in my neighborhood. Um, before I knew I was look, that's why I wanted to shuffle while I was talking. The reason why I wanted to shuffle before I was talking because see the girls and I we would all hang out and stuff. But then I found myself sitting on the bleachers by myself, and I was cool with that. Like I said, I was born by myself. I'm probably gonna leave by myself. But with that being said, I noticed that they was in a huddle talking, and then they came to talk to me. But they would come one by one to talk to me, right? A car just came through this gray. It could have been blue. Take how it resonate for you. But they was in a huddle talking, then they wanted to talk to me one by one. So I already knew something was up. The moment that the girls came to me, they was like, "Oh, I don't like so and so. What you think?" I'm so I don't got no problem with them. I don't know what you mean. You know, I don't feel that way. So then, yeah. So then, with this, hey mama, yeah, I was in my peace energy. I had a lot of hope for myself. I had a lot of harmony for myself. I found in my balance. I wanted y'all to see those on the card. I didn't care if these girls wanted to still play with me or not. But every single one of them that was in that huddle came to me with that same question. And I don't know if this is significant for you, for me to be seeing it, but when I was seeing them girls, it got clearer. And it's like people that had more than you, or people that had better things than you, still wanted to compete with you some type of way because what they don't have is peace. And you do. It's like even if you had to muster up that energy for yourself, you still found it in some way, shape, or form. And but they saw the little inch of you that you probably was still working on, and they wanted to use it and abuse it. And see, this fine came over on the Two of Cups, broken relationships, imbalance, or unmet expectations. What is the Ace of Cups to the upright? Rejection. Everything that this person told you, it's like you ate it up because you didn't think that you deserved what the divine gave to you. Only you. The birds going crazy. It's a lot of air energy out, which is intellect. It's like trusting in your own communication, your own intuition. What is the Three of Swords to the Eight of Swords? Thinking of you, second chance in reverse, as well as the thinking of you. You wanted to make amends, desiring, craving, and missing you. And I find that odd with the missing you. Oh, it's over here. With this one, because Longin wanted to come out, which talks about this too, and see both of these are in reverse. What is the outcome for this person and their cousin? Longin came out. It's like you're waiting to confront them about something. It's a multiple choices, hot and cold, as well as decisions. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. Apology, obscurity, nourish, and confessions. You want to come clean to this person, but you don't know if you should just let it go or not. And I do feel like if you do confront them, they ain't gonna do nothing but say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But it's like sorry is not gonna help you or them. Look, one day, and it's over here with pain, decisions, and apology. What's the outcome? Two of Swords. And see this these cards, I use them, but I don't because they are a little burnt, but not all of them, Glory. But I remember car, somebody car might get set on fire. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But my counter was on fire, and I had to put it out. My child's father was like, "The counter is on fire." Movement, decisions, you need to make a choice of what it is that you want to do for forward movement because you have some emotional immaturity that is lacking your direction. You're currently in solitude with yourself. You're departing as well as moving on or letting go with the Eight of Cups. Remember when I was telling y'all about the Eight of Cups and that man with that cape? You're emotionally being manipulated at this time. I do see communication though within this connection because remember, this is still clarifying this cousin because I wanted to know. I said, who is big? Can I get the zodiac of this cousin? Air sign, earth sign maybe, but I'm getting earth. I'm getting air sign. They could be earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Air sign is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They got bald hair. Mental breakthrough, power, truth, and ethics, conformity. Remember when I said this communication is gonna take place? Look, the devil card popping out. What's under it? Recovery, hope, and reaching out for help, acceptance, and relief. Five of Pentacles. They got you exactly where they wanted you. Look, you told them everything that you saw with the high priestess. You were one in your high priestess energy. Had a good look. Had a good connection with your spirit guides. I saw the Three of Pentacles. There you go. Had a good connection with your spirit guides. You were supposed to be experiencing a full victory. But it's like right now you're in lack of inspiration. Look, they go to air again. Remember when I was telling y'all though about air? I'm like, that's intellect and communication. So I'm feeling like this person is a very big air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, those are the air signs. Clarify the King of Wands, King of Wands. You can think better than this person. And you can move better than this person. I'm seeing a dog run behind somebody. Cause I'm trying to clarify the King of Swords, but I said King of Wands. The King of Swords talks about leadership, authority, and logic. But the King of Wands talks about look, here you go. The King of Wands. It's the natural leader. You saw what I tell you, you had a certain vision that these people look, justice and the fool's card. You was finna take that leap of faith. You was finna go on, receive the justice that was for you. But because you didn't trust in yourself, you got an imbalance of dishonesty. And now you're due to be in this energy by yourself. You see how the sun card is back there? But this was the ultimate energy that you was once in. Success, joy, a new beginning, freedom. Finally feeling like things are working out for you. Look, Knight of Swords in reverse. But because you chose, oh my God, because you chose to tell these people how you felt or where you wanted to go, why am I smelling barbecue? Well, I know why, because I am very gifted. However, barbecue is significant, okay? But these people gave you reckless information so you could be in reckless energy, and it dimmed your light. You remember when I told y'all you're a human having your soul having a human experience? Where do you think that soul is? Your solar plexus. The only begotten son that they tell you about in the Bible is where you're waking up that solar plexus within yourself, where you get your light from, your shine from, and when it's illuminated within your crown chakra, which is air energy, you can authentically radiate all that you're meant to be. Remember, I told y'all that in the cards. Look, here you go. Your happiness is contagious. Let it radiate. 444 and 777. I want to know what's going to happen with his cousin spiritually. Yeah, physically, that don't matter. Spiritually, look, trapped in reverse. A new beginning is starting over and depletion of a long journey. And then, see, we got the surrender card. It's been, look, surrender to Oracle. Because I'm like, it's looking at me and I'm looking at it, but now I really get it when we were just talking about the suns and stuff. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go or setting yourself free of all that doesn't deserve you. Spirits of other worlds tell me tales of the unknown, tell me tales of the forbidden. I don't know if you once told these people, like, you be picking up on stuff or you can see stuff or hear stuff. They didn't believe in you. Anything you told these people, they never believed in you. Look, Chariot, and just fell. Ace of Pentacles, I know that. Nine of Pentacles to Ace of Pentacles. You supposed to be in this Ace of Pentacles energy as well as this Nine of Pentacles energy, but now you have no direction of where to go, how to go. This person discouraged you because you was in the darkness. You was so in the darkness that you didn't trust this. An American. No, that's not an American robin. That's a sparrow. Supposed a sparrow is significant. Look up that angel. No, the sparrow. Okay, angel number 2817 is significant. Look up sparrow spiritual meaning. We got laziness, procrastination, and lack of inspiration. Lack of ambition as well as stagnation. And now I'm seeing the Flying Dutchman again. The Tower as well as the Devil. You were in this fear of change energy. Or you could have been dealing with people that was like had a fear of change or stagnant. Because I'm not getting lazy from clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. You're not a lazy person. You're always in your Ace of Pentacles energy. I don't know if you had to let this person borrow some money that I'm getting. We say lack of ambition as well. I don't know if I already said that. And lack of progress. But it's like you freed yourself from this energy. But like I said, I'm not getting that you trusted in the vision that was shown to you. Hey, that I had Granny Smith. Well, our green apples came through earlier, but Granny Smith was who make those apples. That shawl looks so familiar. Some told me to look up, and that's what I saw. 13 2. This the death card energy. And that two is two of wands in reverse. Lack of progress, endings, transformation, change, and rebirth. Water sign and fire sign. Confidence, creativity, and leadership with the Queen of Wands. Your warmth and confidence inspire those around you. But you need to trust in your own vitality, your own strength, and your own willpower. And I'm gonna leave it there. Check out the description box below for all that I have to offer. I wouldn't confront this person if I were you. I would take it to my spirit guides. I don't confront nobody because we're not talking. Remember when they told you in the Bible, you battle not with flesh and blood, but spirits and principalities? Overstand that. Stop fighting people on a 3D level. Everything must happen in the spirit before it happens in the physical. So if that means getting with your ancestors for the highest vibration, with the highest vibration, because see, they ain't gonna go down on nobody level. So they don't want you to go down on nobody level. However, they will organize some shit behind closed doors and send accordingly to who they need to go out. You got ancestors of the light, you got ancestors of the dark. And they gonna move for you when they feel like it's justifiable. Justifiable. When it's justified. Okay? If you know that you ain't did nothing wrong to nobody and you just sat there and gave love and light to the situation, cool. You wipe your hands clean and you keep it moving. Because even if you take them, whatever they take, they gonna weigh it. Trust me, your heart will be weighed against the scale, and if it ain't light as a feather, then guess what? You gotta start over. But what they don't want you to do is get off your throne to confront anybody. And I am being so serious. As quick as you had to get up, it's gonna be hard to sit down and be comfortable. And what they look like is going down to the 3D just to confront somebody when you're supposed to be vibing on a higher dimension. I can't tell you what dimension because only you can reach that dimension. And you will start seeing things a whole lot different when you know that you're on a certain frequency. Because remember, heaven and hell are mindsets. Remember, love is the highest frequency. That's why you go through what you go through in life. Do you still have love for other people? Do you still have love in your heart authentically? Because you don't just do stuff because I gotta do it. No, that's not love. That's borderline controlling. You cannot control what the spirit realm has ordained for you. It's not a coincidence that my hands are like this either. Remember that hopeless and despair card came through? It may be on the table. Let me clean up. So authentically be yourself. You do not need validation from nobody. If they don't see the way that you vibe, that means they don't supposed to be vibing with you. That's why it looks strange. That's why it look odd. Because y'all on two different frequencies. I'd rather take the high note and the high road any day. Because I know what's waiting for me on the other side. I know that it's not gonna be a journey to it's easy to fall, but it's so hard to climb back up and get in that energy where you know you're supposed to be. 14 is significant. Don't let nobody steal that joy and that light of you because it's not worth it. Look, that's the card I was looking for. These people be in despair the whole time. I don't care how much they smile. You know when somebody in despair easily because their smile is turned stoic in a heartbeat. And just because somebody in a stoic energy does not mean that they're in despair. But despair has a scent, a certain funk. It has certain moral codes that when you know when to mess with somebody, when not to mess with somebody. And just because they feel familiar, don't mean you should just mess with that person. Because I feel like that's all these people put you in. I remember when I told y'all somebody could have everything in the world, but just because you got it, they won't. You don't want to associate yourself with people like that because your happiness is contagious. Let it radiate. So if happiness is contagious, best believe hopelessness is as well. Stop fighting fights that was not ordained for you to fight. You wasn't even supposed to be over there entertaining with them people. I just heard my baby laugh. And children be knowing when when you bring them around people and they go to crying and don't want these people touching them and stuff. Trust that. I'm not begging my child to go to nobody. You can give me my baby. My daddy be telling me now, you need to see her brother. I don't mess with him. And I don't care if he wants to confront me about it or not. I won't be talking to you. You can talk to my ancestors. I don't mess with you. It is what it is. I'm not meshing my energy with people that don't like me for me. It just is what it is. Just because I think different from you or I talk different from you, and it's not meant for you to sit here and me and you go jaw jack. I could care less. And I want y'all to be in that same energy. Because if these people don't see you for you, why are you talking to them? If you know that you want to go on a spiritual journey, but they want you to go to church, why are you talking to them? You can die today, they would not pay for your funeral. The spiritual community will move on your behalf quicker than they will. I went outside the other day. I went with my sister to the park. I said, I just knew a feeling that I was gonna find some money. I just knew it. I found the dollar. I told my baby, I said, I found you a dollar. Girl, my sister tried to say, that's my dollar, that's my dollar. I'm not giving you the dollar. I'm not. Because I found it. It was kids just got out of school. We went to the store about 12 in the noon. Kids got out at 3. A kid dropped that dollar. And it was for me and my child. And it's going in her piggy bank. Do you think I care because my sister wanted the dollar? No. That's how much I believe in myself. That's how much I trust in myself. You don't have to see what I see. I see better for myself. I want better for myself. So if you feel that same way, trust your vision, trust what you see, and keep it to yourself. They may ask you questions. They may try to come around and see what they can fish and get. But guess what? It's up to you to open up your mouth. It's not a coincidence that this is back in the upright. And remember, it was just in the reverse. This is partnerships, harmony, mutual attraction, balance. It's up to you to use your life lessons on what you've been through in life and see through it. Like, okay, this is a different scenario. This is a different situation. I know I prayed for this. I know I prayed for that. It ain't gonna always be easy, but it's being able to really grow through the mud. Why do you think trees stand as tall as they do? They grounded on a different frequency. Remember, they're here to give you life, help you breathe. And country air smell way different than city air. Y'all gotta stop trusting in people that only want to see you down and hurt. They only call you just to see what you up to. They gonna be asking you some stuff after this video. I got this feeling they gonna be calling you, asking you some stuff after this video. And it's like if you know that you ain't talked to these, I would say a month. If you ain't talked to these people in a month, what you want? Why are you over here? Because they fishing to see what they can get. Fishing is very significant. Oh, my child daddy had to fish some keys yesterday, y'all. Remember earlier when I said good with your hands? I remember saying your name looked very familiar. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Cause she up. Listen, I really hope what I think it is not what I think it is. Cause it's like I'm just like fishing is very significant, and I'm like these people gonna be fishing for you generosity. Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give. You shouldn't give if you don't want to. You shouldn't give because you are forced to. God loves a cheerful giver. Contentment. So enjoy your work and to accept your lot in life. That is indeed a gift from God. The person who does that will not need to look back with sorrow on his past, for God gives him joy. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content is in any and every situation, whether we're feed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. Can I get the energy of their cousin? I just want to see. I just want to see. Don't be sad because the joy of the Lord will make you strong. Humble yourselves under the mighty power of God, and at the right time, she will lift you up in honor. Joy and honor. Depression. Y'all, I'm hearing that song. I stumbled over this photograph. I don't know how the song go, but I'm hearing that part specifically. We had joy, honor, and depression was the last one. Now I heard 3 pages. I didn't know that I was gonna get exactly 3 pages, which I should have, but I really did it like this, and then I picked one. Now we got protection. You, great mother, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. The great mother hears her people when they call to her for help. She rescues them from all of their troubles. It's giving the energy that you went to this person with joy and honor, and they left you depressed. Faith. Through Christ's consciousness, you have trust in God, and you have placed your faith and hope in her because she raised Christ from the dead and gave the great glory. Remember, I told y'all heaven and hell are mindsets? I feel like I should do a part two, but I'm not doing a part two because this is already long. Closing message. Kindness. Be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Humility. Did not make everything by my power. That is how all things were created. Announce the great mother. The people I value are not proud. They are very sorry for the wrong things they have done. They have great respect for what I say. I don't know if some of y'all part of the LGBTQ, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. I saw an image that I did not want to see. So take it how it resonates for you, but just know backdoor, okay? And that's on you if you are. I could care less, but that's what I'm saying. Cause yeah, and we back on humility. I'm finna go. I'm just saying I'm finna go. And I know when I didn't overstep in the realm, okay? And I gotta make a call anyway. Toodaloo! Check out the description box for all that I have to offer. Gratitude for being here and watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. So I'm over talking. It's a beautiful day outside as well, and it was raining yesterday. And I remember rainbows coming through, and see, this looked like rainbows as well. Rainbows are special gifts from the angels. They are spreading their magnetic light as a bridge to guide you past your troubles and on to the next level of your journey. Everyone and all living things have auras, visual manifestations of the angel energy surrounding us. By raising your vibration energy and training your eyes, you will be able to see auras. All right, y'all. Bye.